A local clubhouse was recently formed to help those battling with mental illness, and it's transforming so many lives. The clubhouse is moving to a new location. Dave Foster explains.
The Wabash Valley Friendship Clubhouse at 401 South 7th in Vincennes is a place where those who've had their lives disrupted by mental illness can connect with those in their community. The members of the clubhouse get and give encouragement to others while gaining back their lives lost to their illness. Dave Angstrom is the Friendship Clubhouse coordinator. He has been in the mental health field for over 30 years and says this is one of the best programs he's seen, which aids in recovery. The model began back in 1948.
When they were starting it, they discovered that working with mentally ill folks was better in their recovery, to working side by side with them, giving them a purpose and a meeting, and just not sitting around doing groups. So we don't do groups here. We have work to do here in the clubhouse, and the members help with all of that. And this model has been replicated over 300 clubhouses in 33 different countries.
To join the clubhouse, members have to express an interest, have a doctor's diagnosis, be over 18, and be safe and not pose a threat. They work Monday through Friday during typical working hours and help run the clubhouse by manning the reception area, cooking meals for members, working in a snack shop, food pantry, or the garden, and cleaning the house. Opening the local clubhouse started over 2 years ago when Angstrom was a case manager at the Samaritan Center. A supervisor wrote a grant and state funds were received, and part of the money went to start the facility, which opened in November of 2020. The house is now self-sustaining. 11 months after opening, they were accredited by Clubhouse International, the organization that starts and grows houses across the world. Vincennes started with 12 members a day, and now there's up to 18 a day, and the small house sometimes has 30 or so people inside during special events. Angstrom says he expected they would have to move within a year, and it's taken longer than that, but the time has come. The hospital's Board of Governors recently approved moving to 501 South 6th to a much bigger building to continue their mission of helping members regain self-worth, purpose, and confidence.
We run off of 700 square feet here. I mean, we've got an upstairs and a downstairs, but we don't really use any of that other than for storage. And so we put it to the CEO at the hospital and said, we got to be bigger. And so we started looking, and they were involved with that. They were helping. Members looked at one building we looked at, and then the Board of Governors said, let's try this building here, and it's the old Ralph Stewart building, and that's 4 times bigger than we have here. So the members were all involved in the floor plan for that. We would talk with the architect, and then we'd bring the plans here. I'd show it to them and say, this is what we've got here. What do you think? Do we need to add this or take something away? So they were involved from the get-go.
One of those members is Monica Stuckey. She's been with the clubhouse since it started. One of her duties is participating in what's known as the Speakers Bureau, where members tell their stories to community groups.
I first got sick when I was 23. I was diagnosed with schizophrenia when I was 23. And I had nervous breakdowns.
Through the course of time, Monica spent time in the mental health unit at Good Samaritan Hospital, later in a state hospital. When she was released, she came to a group home in Vincennes and worked a couple of jobs, including at an area nursing home for 14 years, where Dave Angstrom was her job coach. But she says she had to move and had to quit that job.
I struggled really bad on that. But my kids ended up in foster homes, and they were adopted by a family. All of them did. And they struggled too.
Monica told us that she is very excited about the clubhouse move to the new location.
The clubhouse is an awesome place. It puts structure in my day, gives me meaning to my life, really. Oh, this is an awesome place. I love it.
One of the programs that will be worked on more when the move is complete is an employment program where members re-enter society through working for a local company or business. Angstrom says they've approached one local employer about it and will be contacting others in the future. Angstrom expects the clubhouse to be around for many more years because it works, allowing members to reach goals they may have never thought could be accomplished. And he gets to witness and take part in it.
You know, I get a front row seat of seeing lives transformed, but the major life transformed was my life being transformed for the better, and I'm just thrilled that I have this opportunity to invest in lives.
For First City Focus, I'm Dave Foster.
The Wabash Valley Friendship Clubhouse is expected to open in its new location at 501 South 6th Street in September.